the best fragrances for women to buy in 2024. Now that it's a new year, you gotta think, what kind of fragrances are out there to enjoy? And I've collected a few. Some are popular, some are not so popular, some are more niche. But regardless, everything I mentioned will be available in the Amazon associate links down in the description below. And I'm gonna start with one that I have to get out of the way, because if you don't have it already, you have to get it, which is Versace Crystal. This is arguably one of the most popular women's fragrances out there, and for a good reason. Pretty much anytime you look this up online, there's going to be like 10,000 5-star reviews. People are crazy about this. This specifically, at least in my opinion, is the perfect just casual scent. First of all, it's very affordable. I want to say it's at $50-ish, or sometimes even cheaper. Very affordable. Also, you don't have to think about it. You just put it on. It's automatically going to be good. Everyone's going to like it. You don't have to worry about, someone wrinkling their nose at you because they don't like this scent. Everyone likes this, just period. And it's surprisingly long-lasting for what this is. It's primarily a fruity floral type of fragrance with a little bit of freshness in it. It has an ice accord. But in general, this is good for all year long. Formal or casual, but leaning more on casual, obviously. And it's just a pleasant fragrance. You can't go wrong with it. And the thing about it as well, really good projection. People will definitely notice this on you. You could wear this going to get the groceries, going to work, going for a walk, going to dinner. I mean, you could pretty much wear this anytime, anywhere. It will work out. Just because, that's kind of what it was designed for. Kind of an all-purpose type of fragrance. You don't have to think about it. Very simple, but very effective. So, again, pretty much if you don't have this, you might as well just get this, because it's going to be kind of in your arsenal. It'll really work out like the multi-tool of your fragrance collection. Then, if you want something that's not quite so mainstream as this, then I will say that Initio Musk Therapy. This is a really good, more niche option, off the beaten path, but still extremely likable, very effective. So Musk Therapy, when you think of musk, at least I do, I think of something more animalistic, heavier. This is not quite that. This is more of a soft musk, more of a light, soft, cottony musk, I guess. Surprisingly light. This is more of an intimate fragrance, but very smooth, has a little bit of warmth from the musk. And in general, it even has a sort of kind of cleanliness to it, almost like, when you get that warm, clean laundry out of the dryer, kind of like that. So, in general, this is a very classy fragrance, but you do have to watch out because, again, projection is pretty low. People have to be relatively close to you to smell this, but it is delicious to smell. Kind of pretty much irresistible to smell. Very seductive in its kind of light warmth and cleanliness. So, in general, if you want something that's a bit more on the subtle side, but still very attractive, this is a really good option. It's also, because it's so light and kind of just smooth, pretty versatile. You could pretty much wear this anytime, anywhere. So, again, kind of one of those no-brainer fragrances where it just works out all the time. Then, I would say, if you're looking for something more fresh and super clean and crisp, then I would say Gentle Fluidity. This is really nice because it's kind of icy. It has some juniper berry notes in it, which it's kind of foresty, kind of like pine needles, that fresh crispness to it. In general, this is a very light fragrance, but it sticks around for longer than you would expect. I would say longevity is about 5 hours, which is decent for this type of light fragrance. And it's very natural as well. There's no weird synthetic notes in this. Again, it's very kind of natural and foresty and green almost. But in general, this is ideal for the summer, mainly because it's so fresh and, it's hot and you're sweating and it's like 95 degrees. This will cut through the heat effortlessly. So definitely good to have just sitting around for whenever the weather gets a little bit too hot and unbearable. Then, kind of similar, not quite as fresh, but still pretty fresh, I would say Xerjoff Iris with 3 S's. This obviously is an iris fragrance. Iris is one of my like top 5 favorite notes. If you also like iris, then this will absolutely be perfect for you because it takes the center stage. The iris note is really at the center of attention, which is nice because either iris just isn't featured in most fragrances, or it's really in the background and you don't get to smell it. But this, you really get to smell what that iris smells like. Very pleasant, very much like you're walking through a flower garden. A very natural type of scent. Now, it isn't too strong. I would say 4 to 5 hours of longevity, but as just a kind of casual daytime scent, very pleasant, very effective. It just smells delicious. As soon as you put it on, you want to just like drench yourself in this. But yeah, very, very effective, very attractive, and feminine, very classically feminine scent here. Now, something that's actually pretty similar, but with a little touch of difference. I would say Fleur de Peau from Diptyque. This is, whenever I see this, whenever I smell this, I always think of springtime, because this is, in my opinion, the springtime scent. It's fresh, it's clean, it's smooth, it's kind of bright and sunny at the same time, breezy, kind of like clean laundry. It pretty much has everything that you could expect from kind of a springtime / summertime type of fragrance. Pretty similar to Xerjoff Iris because it also has an iris note, but a little bit more on the green side, a little bit grassier, a little bit, has some other more natural notes. There's even a carrot note thrown in there to give it some crispness, I guess. But in general, this is a very pleasant, very smooth, slightly sweet, but in general, very natural type of fragrance here. And I would say it lasts longer than Xerjoff Iris, probably more 6, maybe even leaning on 7 hours. It's surprisingly strong for the type of fragrance that it is. But that is pretty much my list for fragrances to consider for 2024. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, of course, you can leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.